You ever try to open up to someone? Like, be vulnerable for once, and they turn it into the Olympics of suffering? Like, bro, I said I was tired, just tired, and this dude hit me with, nah, I haven't slept since 2017.
I'm running on pain and unfulfilled dreams.
Okay, Dracula, my bad for trying to relate.
You'll be like, damn.
I've been anxious lately. And he's like, anxious? I invented anxiety. I was panicking in the womb, bro. Like, why do you always gotta win? This isn't a trauma tournament. I'm not trying to get a silver medal in sadness. Sometimes I just want to be sad in peace, not turned into a sad-off with the emotionally unstable Olympics captain. One time I said I've been broke lately, and he said, you're broke? I've been borrowing air.
I inhale on credit.
What the fuck does that even mean?
It's like they treat every convo like a sad rap battle. No beat, no hook, just pain bars. And don't even try to talk about family. You'll be like, my mommy's stressing me out. And he's like, my mom's a witch. She turned my therapist into a frog. Like, bro, please, get help. Some of y'all need therapy, not group chats. Anyway, if you're that friend, just know we love you, but also shut the fuck up sometimes.
No, because what is wrong with me? So there's this kid who always walked a little slow in the hallway. I didn't know anything was up. I thought he was just dramatic or sleepy or something. So one day I'm walking behind him and I'm like, oh my god, can you walk any slower? I've seen snails. With more motivation. And my friend gave me that look, you know, the one that's like, shut up before you ruin your life. I'm laughing, thinking I'm funny, until she whispers, girl, he has a muscle condition. And I just stood there like, oh, I wanted to evaporate. I wanted to turn into air and float away silently. I felt so bad, like I didn't mean it in a rude way. I just literally didn't know, and he didn't even say anything back, which somehow made it worse. I apologized the next day, but I still think about that moment, like once a week minimum. Moral of the story, jokes are funny until they're not. Don't assume anything about anyone, ever.
Is it just me, or I'm excited for school to start? Hear me out. I actually don't do anything at home besides on my phone. This summer has been kinda boring. And I need to see my friends, but I'm also nervous. Because what if I don't get the same classes as them? I'm gonna cry if I don't get the same classes. I get my schedule this Friday, and I even got a JanSport backpack and stuff from Amazon, and tomorrow I'm going to the store to get school supplies. I'm gonna actually lock in this year. This is how Emma be looking for my friends on the first day. Everyone's gonna be getting the biggest hugs ever. And I hope I get actual nice teachers. Anyways, my school starts August 13th, and I'll post what happened on the first day.
At this point, school doesn't even feel like a place for learning anymore. It's more like a race to memorize tons of information I'll probably forget a few years from now. It's no longer about understanding things deeply or growing as a person. It's just endless tasks, deadlines, and stress. Honestly, it's mentally and physically exhausting. Like seriously, we're expected to be at school from 7:30 in the morning to 4:30 in the afternoon. That's almost a full-time job. And somehow, some teachers don't even bother to actually teach anymore. They just dump piles of work on us and expect us to magically get everything. Then they wonder why we don't understand anything. And what's even more frustrating, they ask if we have any questions, but when we do speak up, they act like we're the problem. Like, you asked. Why get mad when we're literally trying to understand? Random dude out. Why is there always that
One person who
never has a
pen.
Like never.
The teacher says,
Take out a pen.
And suddenly they're panicking, begging on their knees, asking,
Can I borrow a pen?
how have you made it this far without owning a single pen?
Are you writing with air?
are you using a feather to write?
And it's always during the worst time.
The day of an exam. Oh, absolutely.
At this point, I'm convinced their pen vanished into a
Black hole.
This isn't Monopoly.
You don't just borrow pens and pass go.
This is the exam.
Hunger Games.
At this rate, they should just carry a tiny
Emergency pen parachute.
People who don't know what an accent is aren't people. Does that make sense? I mean, buddy, it's 3 a.m., we're in a call, I'm not even trying, and suddenly I'm too Russian or something. Some people even told me I sound drunk. Must be fun to be in a call with me. I'm gonna need some weed after playing. Woohoo, new tower! Anyways, people always simp for accents, and I think I might be getting bitches for real. But I don't, and that's great. But it's even better when your buddy has an accent and sounds like an absolute goober. Or when your buddy doesn't know English at all. Because imagine not knowing what hippopotamonstrosis squipedaliophobia is. Off topic, but I didn't sleep today again. Should I go? Because I'm low-key starting to hear things that hopefully aren't real. Anyone else just scrolling on TikTok? Chilling? Till you get
Fucking flashed.
I post a video saying I'm dead because something was funny. Bam! Community guidelines violation. But someone out here posting cheeks at max brightness and TikTok said, yeah, this is fine. Give it 3 million views. Some of y'all getting muted for saying LMAO, while other people out here get nothing done to them even though they're posting literal boombaya scenes. This is basically a rant to tell TikTok to wake up and start banning this. Follow for more! Anyone else just scrolling on TikTok? Chilling? Till you get
Fucking flashed.
I post a video saying I'm dead because something was funny. Bam! Community guidelines violation. But someone out here posting cheeks at max brightness and TikTok said, yeah, this is fine. Give it 3 million views. Why do people care so much about what other people wear? Like, good for you, Sandy. You're not a poser.
But why do you care if someone is a poser anyway?
Oh, and don't even get me started on the whole retro slop thing. Like, God forbid someone younger likes a style that just so happens to be older than they are. Who are you to tell people what they can and cannot wear? You sound like a no-life fucking loser, to be completely honest. The worst part is that this is over a fucking Roblox style, not even real clothes. This is just gatekeeping at its finest. And I know someone's gonna be up in the comments all,
Actually, it's not.
Shut the fuck up.
It quite literally is. The first definition of gatekeeping is the act of controlling and usually limiting general access to something. Now what are people doing? That's right, limiting the amount of people who are allowed to use the classic Roblox style. The gatekeepers are people who were there for the classic Roblox era, which makes it even dumber, because those people are fully grown adults, and in my opinion, those people need to grow up and stop making fun of kids for being kids. You got to be a kid, right? So why is it that you feel the need to make fun of kids for doing the same? You're just being a dick. And then there's the people who just agree because it's a popular, and those people are cowards. Please go form your own opinions.
Anyways,
School tears out.
Can someone explain why summer break is starting to become a limited time offer? Like, I don't understand why we're starting school in July now. In middle school, we wouldn't go back until mid-August. In my freshman and sophomore year, they made us go back July 31st. And what's crazy was that we went back on Thursday. And this year, we go back on July 28th. They might as well not even call it a vacation and just call it a long weekend at this point. I just don't understand why summer break gets shorter after every school year. Are they gonna make us start school on Father's Day next summer?
okay, explain to me how I can be holding my phone for 1 second, look away for a millisecond, and it's been
Teleported to another dimension.
Like, I didn't even leave the room. I didn't even breathe.
Where the fuck did it go?
and then when I look for it, it's just teleported to a different room. Like, why is it in my laundry basket? Why is it in my fridge?
Why did my cat just shit it out?
Like, am I blacking out in between steps?
Did I get possessed?
Like, I know damn well it didn't just dissolve into my bed.
And then when you ask someone to help you look, it's just right there in plain sight, right in the place you checked like 98 times.
Like, okay, I know I'm on my phone a lot, but that doesn't mean this hoe can just grow a pair of legs and leave me.
Like we just got a divorce.
Scientists, please look into this.
Are you misunderstood? Or do you simply not give people the chance to understand you? Because the people I see who swear they are literally brick walls when it comes to communication. No one reaches out to you when you're not okay because you either give vague answers or blow up at them for trying to know what's up. Getting a "I'm fine" for the 90th time when you truly want to know what's wrong is exhausting. If you keep kicking the same ball up a hill with more force each time, it eventually won't come rolling back to you. Like, I'm no psychology expert, but when you actively refuse communication, there's nothing to misunderstand about you.
They don't know anything.
So let's not say we're misunderstood if we refuse to communicate.
There's this growing pressure on women lately that feels like we're expected to be everything at once. And it's exhausting. We're supposed to be hyper-independent, but also nurturing. We're supposed to chase careers, have a 5-step skincare routine, but not be materialistic. Cook every meal from scratch, but be mindful of what they buy. Be in shape, but not bulky and buff. Dress modestly, but not too modest. Be smart, but not intimidating. Post our lives, but not overshare. And still be emotionally available for everyone around us. And if you're not balancing all of that perfectly, then you're lazy, or not trying hard enough, or not that girl. It's wild how society pushes women to be the perfect partner, the perfect mother, the perfect student, the perfect worker, but also shames them for doing too much. You should prioritize family. You should focus on your future. You should care more about your looks. You shouldn't care so much about your appearance. Like, which is it? And it's not just coming from men either. It's internalized. It's in the media. It's in friend groups. It's even on social media, where some women are praised for being effortlessly perfect, and others are torn down for being too much or not enough. The standards change every 2 seconds and no one can keep up. And that's the point. You're not meant to win. You're meant to keep trying, keep chasing this fake standard that doesn't actually exist. Some of us are burnt out. Some of us are just tired of constantly being in improvement mode. And it doesn't mean we're giving up. It means we want peace. We want balance. We want to be appreciated for more than what we do or how we look. We want to be seen as people, not projects. So no, not every woman is going to be a boss, a beauty icon, a perfect wife, a therapist, and a personal chef all in one. And that should be okay. Being themselves should be enough. Because being human should be enough.
I hate how people mistake kindness for something deeper. Like if you're just a little patient, a little understanding, they suddenly think you're the one they've been waiting for. It's not about getting to know you as a real person, it's about the idea of you. They see what they want to see, someone who'll fill in their gaps, someone who'll make them feel loved or important just by existing. You become a placeholder for the affection they're desperate for, and they cling to it whether it's real or not. It's never really about connection. It's about needing someone to make them feel like they matter. They're not in love with who you are. They're in love with how you make them feel in the moment. And when you don't meet that unspoken expectation, or when you create distance, they act hurt. Like you took something from them you never offered in the first place. The worst part is they don't even realize they're doing it most of the time. They confuse being seen with being loved. They want constant reassurance that they're wanted, needed, special. And in all honesty, it's annoying. Especially when I'm clear from the start, when I set boundaries, when I say I'm not interested, that I don't feel romantic attachment the way they want me to. They think they're the exception, that if they stick around long enough or say the right thing, I'll magically change and suddenly feel something I don't. It's repulsive.
No, because how are people waking up at 5 a.m. for school? It absolutely baffles me because why does one want to wake up that early just to look decent for school? If I'm gonna be honest, I don't care what I look like at school. That's a lie. I care what I look like, but not enough to put on a full beat of makeup. I should also add that if you stink, you should not be coming to school. I will literally give you my deodorant because I do not want to be smelling dank-ass people at 7 a.m. Anyways, precious cowboy out.
Honestly, I don't really get the point of mutuals if they refuse to talk to you. Like your videos or even collab. Like, that's what they're there for, right? 1/3 of my mutuals do either one of these things, but the rest, they act like they only want to have me following them due to how many fucking followers I have. Does it make them feel popular? Maybe. Do they not like me? Most likely. Like, don't get me wrong, some of my mutuals are the dearest people, yet they have complete different fucking time zones from me. Why is the world like this? Why can't my real life friends be like them? I also have the silent moots as connections on Roblox coups. They beg me to, but they're never online nor ask me to play with them. Like, what are you here for? Someone please tell me. Same with my followers TBH. I feel like the majority followed me through COVID and now have no idea I exist or their accounts are banned or logged out. So something like, what do you mean? I have 75,259 people following me, yet I get 100 plus views. Bro, you lot are supposed to be my supporters, which is why you fucking followed me in the first place. Please, Teacock, do something. Radiation, out.
Is it just me? Or is everyone else suddenly having weird dreams? Like one time I had a dream that Minsu from Squid Game was my bodyguard. Like, huh? And 2 or 3 days ago, I had a dream that me and my friend group were in the school cafeteria. Then I saw my crush, and he had to squeeze through. And OMG, he was like 2 centimeters away from me and facing me. My friend looked at me. I looked back at her. She smirked at me. I smirked back. But yeah. Then me and my other friend went out of the cafeteria and suddenly saw a triceratops. A fucking triceratops. From Adopt Me! We quickly hid behind 2 trees that couldn't even cover us. Next dream was, well, I had my friend's POV. And, he was on a plane. Then looked down at his feet and he was a fucking dinosaur. Why would a dinosaur even be on a plane, bro? Then my dream today is pretty normal at the start. But oh girl, just watch till the end. I don't think you guys know, but I'll be in 8th grade after summer break, and we're moving to a different building. But that building was somehow my elementary school, so me and my class were exploring the building, and I saw some people from my crush's class pass by. As I was walking up the stairs, I saw him walking down. He pointed at me and, well, I'm just gonna show it in emojis. I hope you'll know what I mean. Then he smirked at me and I woke up. I was like, okay, that's it for today. I'm gonna make part 3 now. Livy out!